This is for Sunday, and I'm Lexi, and two things I'd like to apologize for. One, how I look. Sorry, I just got back from work. And also for not making a video last week. I've been super busy, and I also was grounded for grades. So I just found out I can make videos on my phone, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Alright, my coming out story. I'm going to start from, day one and then continue on to now. So, when I realized I liked girls, I was in 7th grade, and I did not act upon it until 8th grade when I got my first kiss and my second. They were both from girls, so I didn't tell anybody. To kind of go on with last week's topic, I was bullied a lot in my middle school years, and I thought that if I was bullied, the best way to end the bullying was to become friends with the bullies. So I did that, and I cheerlead. So a lot of cheerleaders are very catty, I guess you could say, and they like to start things. So I didn't tell anybody about my sexuality because, the group I was hanging out with, they wouldn't accept it. When I got to high school, freshman year, I was in a very serious relationship, and he didn't even know that I liked girls. At this point I was bi. I didn't even tell him. Only, I would say about 4 people knew until about last year when I started hanging out with a new group of friends. A lot of the friends I hang out with now are gay, a lot of them. So I felt very comfortable telling them, and that's when I kind of realized, I'm not bi, I'm a lesbian. So I felt more comfortable, and I told more people, such as my friends. And everyone is very accepting. Except when I told my cousin, she didn't. My cousin's my best friend, and she's a year younger than me. And when I told her, she basically said, "Don't do it, Lexi. Your family will disown you." And I just kind of thought, don't do it. I can't help how I am. It's just who I am. But she's kind of come around, and she's understanding it more, and she's more accepting. But and then my parents. Okay, so my parents do know. They found out this way. So I was making my audition video for Queer and Unusual, and I use a laptop that we share with my parents and I share. And I guess my dad got on the laptop, and he saw the video. And I was in my room, and he casually came in my room, and all he said was, bye, see you later. And he goes, "Oh, also I saw your video on YouTube." And then just walked out casually, it was nothing. And then my mom came home, and I was like, crap, I have to tell her now because my dad knows, and if not, he's gonna tell her. So I went and sat down, and I told my mom, and she was calm. Then my dad came home, and we all talked about it. And another reason I told my parents was because I was at first, when I realized I only liked girls, I was very hard on myself about it. And I got to the point where, I was in church one day, and it kind of just hit me, and I went to the bathroom crying, and, I don't know, I've had hard times accepting myself. And my friend wanted me to go with her to this group for anyone, that's gay, straight, trans, etc., and so, it's in St. Louis, and I lived 20 minutes away from St. Louis, and she would have to take me, so I had to tell my mom, I want to go to this group. Well, Mom doesn't want me to go to the group, and so the first day I told my mom, they were cool about it, and then the second day, she started to get kind of angry with me about it, and it got to the point, 2 days after I told her, we were downtown shopping at a thrift store, and outside the store I asked my mom if I could go out or something that night, and she kind of flipped on me, and she started yelling at me, and it got to the point where she called me her abnormal child. And then after that it just kept getting worse and worse, and I was at the point where I tried to run away about 2 weeks ago, and I made it pretty far, but I forgot my phone has a tracker on it. My mom tracked me, so she found out where I was. And then, I found a home to move into, because I swore I was about to get kicked out, but it took a long time with my parents talking to them, and we're cool about it now. I just can't bring it up. As soon as I bring anything up, along that sort. My mom started arguing with me again, and my mom's making me go to a Christian counselor, and I think we all know what the Christian counselor is gonna say, so I don't really want to go there, but I don't have a choice. So it's been very hard with my family. My parents are the only ones that know. I wasn't planning on telling them until I get into college, but I was caught off guard, so I kind of had to tell them. But if you are coming out and you are struggling, there are many things that can help. My friend actually sent me all these numbers of homes that take in gay people that have been kicked out of their house, in case I was kicked out. So there's many things. There's also groups, you know. There's a lot of ways to get around it, like I'm trying to get around it right now. So, but yeah, that's my coming out story.